when you do not forgive somebody who has hurt you, then it means you are telling God that deal with me as I've also dealt with that person.
Wow. If I train my child such that he comes out of school and he cannot do an alternative job, then I think as a parent, I am failing.
The midnight that you cannot sleep and thinking about this child, tell yourself, Lord, I hand over this my wayward child unto you.
It is not about the job the person is doing in terms of what we think. But at the end of the day, is it the will of God?
I think that it's very unhealthy for couples to be talking about breaking up and threatening them. It doesn't really solve. If the person is unrepentant, that cannot change it. Start with prayer.
One of the sickness that I pray to God everybody will get one in his life before they die and become a ghost is toothache. I don't know if you had toothache before.
I've had it before. You can't sleep.
The anointing doesn't solve it. No.
Watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich every Saturday at 8:30 a.m. and a repeat at 7 p.m. Weekend Family Review, bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generations.
Hello, precious viewers. Wow, welcome to yet another beautiful weekend with us here on GTV Life. And you know, here, all we are saying is we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. The program is Weekend Family Review with me, Evangelist Johnny called Dollarich, and today is going to get awesome. But let me salute all my viewers in Tamavota region, Ashiaman, my favorite place, Dansoman, Weja, all of you. Please, thank you so much for being there. We still have our WhatsApp line up screen, our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollar. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. Today we want to visit our scripture, but it's in the book of Psalms 26 verse 1, and it says something quite interesting. It says, "Vindicate me, O Lord, because I have walked in integrity. I have trusted you, O Lord, without wavering." Trust me, if only you will walk in integrity, if only you will be truthful to yourself and before God, no matter what they bring against your life, it will not work, because it is God that vindicates us. Today, may God vindicate you wherever you are, even as you join hands with the family, trusting God for the best for your home. Redeeming the family glory is an extension of this program. Whatever we discuss here on this program, we lift them and we place them on the altar of God, trusting God for his supernatural hand in our family, redeeming the family glory every Sunday at 10 p.m. So every Sunday you watch us even as we pray with the family, and just get connected with us also. Anytime we are coming close to a place near you, you can bring the family and let us pray together. You know what? We'll take this quick break. When we come, I will introduce my beautiful guest to you, even as we discuss a very super topic today. We'll be right back.
Weekend Family View. My name is Akweswe Chepon, and I want you to be watching Weekend Family View with Dollarich. If you hear Dollarich, he's a rich man, and he gives you rich words that you never ever forget. Stay tuned and always enjoy. I love you so much. Bye.
Greetings to all of you. I want you to watch Weekend Family Review with Dollarich. Now, this is a platform where you get deeper understanding from the spiritual side, what family is about. All of us, our source is a family. So it is here you can get answers, insight, and foresight as to what your family will be. Keep watching. Don't lose it. Next week.
You're welcome back, and thank you so much for staying on. And the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review Show with me, Evangelist Johnny called Dollarich. And here we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. And today is going to get quite interesting. Take this opportunity to call somebody, also to call somebody to tune in to watch the program, because it's all about you and the well-being of your home. Today, let me introduce my beautiful guest. And ladies first. On my immediate left is this woman I respect so much. She's been a blessing to me and this program, and she's one of our best resource persons. I mean, and she's always there for us, and we want to salute her on this program. She's in the person of Mrs. Faith Iwa. She's in our HR department here in GBC, and I want to say I love her. You're welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing great.
Thank you so much for making time for us. We are grateful. Thank you so much. And on my far left is this man, and last night I was talking to my wife about him, and I was like, I respect this man. He's such a man with that humility. You know, the quality of a person is in what is of what is inside of him, and not that charade people throw about. And I can really say I respect this man so much. And if you call him, and the way he goes about talking to you and honoring our invitation alone is something that we appreciate, and we accept, and we love him for that. And he's in the person of Uncle Kweku Edumata, and he's a life coach and a marriage counselor, and he's here to be a blessing to us. Uncle Edumata, yes, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. I didn't know you can betray me.
You know, it's an honor for us. And then last night when I was calling you, I told my wife, Charlie, it's late. I'm sure by now he's sleeping. Oh my God, what do I do? And when the phone just rang 1, 2, you picked it. I was like, oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. And viewers, quickly let's do our topic of the week. And please, as much as it sounds quite funny or humorous, it's a serious issue in our homes. And today we want to discuss whether personal hygiene can mar a relationship. You know what I'm talking about. Personal hygiene, if it can mar a relationship. And some people take certain things for granted, but whether it's deliberate or not deliberate, should it go a long way to affect that beauty of your home? And today we want to look at it critically. Love is love, marriage is marriage. I don't know what you say to that.
Well, I want to say personal hygiene is important in everybody's life.
That's right.
One thing we should know is that naturally everybody smells. Naturally. The places that excite us are the places that smell most. Our mouth,
my goodness.
Our armpit, our private parts, they all smell. So what do? We take extra effort to make sure they smell good. So it does play a lot of role in everybody's relationship. In the home, then when you come to between the man and the wife, it also play a great role.
Wow.
Because everybody likes good things. Who want to be smelling a smelly mouth or smelly armpit? No. Everybody likes good things. So what do? You go the extra mile to make sure you smell good. Good for yourself, good for your husband, good for your children, and good for everybody around you. So that we'll have a nice air to breathe.
That's right. I'll come back to you. I like that, but you said nice air to breathe. I don't know matter. You give me your starter. Let's.
That is why we are human beings. And Mama Faith said something. We smell.
That's right.
Every human being.
Very natural.
Natural.
That's right.
Now, what makes you to become that person you are is how you manage the smells.
Wow.
Okay? Now, if you say you don't care, somebody somewhere cares. If you say you are particular about it, then somebody somewhere should help you to perfect it.
That's right.
Two things. So if I'm married to Mama Faith, and Mama Faith says something to me as to, I don't like the smell on you, I must take it seriously.
Wow.
Because that is a beckoning.
Wow.
That is somebody who is helping me to shape myself.
Wow.
I shouldn't see it as you've disgraced me. Because anything that is not good on you when somebody is saying it, it hurts.
That's right.
It pierces you. You feel so marginalized. Why must you say this to me? But again, a man who says that you don't need to tell me, I know. That ego thing, that's what the problem is.
Wow.
And so your wife said it, your husband said it, you didn't actually, listen to, and you went out there. It becomes you as a person. So you are good in everything you do, but you realize that people are wanting themselves from you.
Wow.
So yes, it is who you are, who you become. It is integral as you being a human being, but it is part of you.
It's part of you.
Yes, all of us must manage it. When you wake up in the morning, do you smell a mouth? We all do. That's why you have to go brushing.
That's right.
Your armpit, when you go to work and you drive a car, you put your hand there. What do you? It's not good. And what Mama said, your private part, same.
That's right.
And when I go and wee and I try to, put my hand at the corner there, it doesn't smell good.
That's right.
So what do I do?
That's right.
That is why when I go home, I do whatever I'm doing, I need to clean myself.
You have to.
It is your responsibility.
Wow.
Because it is me as a person.
I'll come back to you. And the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review Show. Trust me here, all we are saying is we are bringing the families together. We don't want to disintegrate any family. Our core mandate is to bring the families together and reshape society for tomorrow's generation. We want the families to live in harmony. So if it is personal hygiene, which is putting some families apart, today may we learn something even as we go ahead, and may God's grace find us wherever we are. Please call somebody to tune in to watch the program, and we still have our WhatsApp line, app screen, and our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. Mama said you said something, Murphy, and you're talking about good smell, good air. Now, you are with a man, you are with a woman in one room, one house, and if he passes by or she passes by, there's this thing that chokes you in the nose, and as human, as Anglo Dumata said, sometimes the way you even said you draw the person's attention can also bring it. How best do you go about it?
That is the difficult aspect about it. And we should know in relationship we need to be plain.
Wow.
Who is the best person to tell you your mouth is smelly? It is your spouse.
Wow.
That is the first person who should tell you. So if that person tells you and you are angry, then you have a problem. Yeah, sometimes it matters how the person says it, but the truth is it is smelling.
It is.
So whether the person says it nicely or bad, it is still the truth. But I want to urge that we should say it nicely so that it doesn't hurt. Because like he said, Uncle Kweku said, anytime somebody says something that is true to you, it hurts.
That's right.
So tell the person in a nice way. Maybe she's busy cooking in the kitchen and looking at the time. I need to do this, I need to do that and that. So, we are the same people, it doesn't matter. So she's busy. She doesn't know. So husband, usually when you smell this way, it hurts. A guest can come in, or they say it nicely so that it doesn't hurt her. Because all she knows is that I'm doing it to help you.
That's right.
Then you, the very person I'm sacrificing to do the thing to, you are saying, I am smelling. It is painful.
Wow.
But we should be able to say it nicely. Your armpit, your mouth. We should say it nicely. If not, if he doesn't say or she does not tell you, then you go out and somebody else will tell you. Or you are in an environment and when you are talking, everybody is just going back.
Which will be more hurt?
Which one? So it is better you are told in the house than you are told in public. So yes, it is painful, but we should learn to accept it. If my mouth is smelling, I don't know, and my spouse tells me, I should be able to say thank you, because there are times you may not know. So if you don't know and somebody tells you, then you should be grateful. One thing we should know is that yes, maybe you could be the person who doesn't smell, your mouth doesn't smell, nothing smell, but as you are aging, things begin to change. Wow. You may not have those scents when you were growing up, but as you are aging, the thing is changing. Or you are on a medication, and that medication is giving you that smell. So you don't know it. So the person around you is telling you, check yourself and work at it. And say, thank you for telling me.
I'll come back to you with a very funny question, but you hold Uncle Matter. You want to add something?
Let me just
please
add
do.
a plus
Please
to Mama
do.
Faith one.
Yes, that's right.
You see, what makes marriage is how you let go of things.
Wow. Wow.
Either by words or by action. All right? And that you need God's wisdom.
Wow.
You can't have your own intellectual mind thinking that you've gotten PhD, you've got your master's, so you can come and no.
It doesn't work that.
It doesn't work that way. What I keep saying is that in a situation like this, you don't need to be instructive in the telling. You don't go like that. No, you don't say that. But be more suggestive.
That's right.
As Mama was saying. I have not told you, Sabi, your teeth is not smelling well,
right.
or your mouth is not smelling well. But I'm trying to project you to some kind of a level for you to know that you must be paying attention to that. So let's try, as a way of adding to what Ma said, in communicating, let's be more of suggestive. Suggest it. Don't try to pounce yourself as if you know all, as if what is on me is it's a crime. You're pushing me against the wall. But suggest it in such a way that I am part of you, I am helping solving, and we go this way, rather than being instructive. And the moment you are instructive, you touch the ego.
Wow.
You touch the person, and the person become a bit painful or hurt. It hurts. And anybody who is hurt will resist whatever that is coming. Either I walk out or I throw you back some kind of words. I won't even talk to you anymore. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you will not be seen as a real person that matters. That anything that comes from you, I'll even take it. But meanwhile, it's eating you. So please, both ways, husband, wife, let's go more of suggestive in situation of this nature rather than instructive.
Now, you hold it. I'll come back to you. And the program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review Show right here on GTV Live. And here, all we are saying is we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. All we need is the family is together, because there are some people, I mean, as humorous or as funny as it sounds, like some of these things, somebody's smelling, there are some families who are even divorced now because somebody just uttered something, and but I mean, may it be far away from us, in our family, in our homes. Say amen to that wherever you are. And today we want to look at something. Mama Faith, let's look at it critically. I mean, your husband is your husband, your wife is your wife. I mean, you are together now. Some of us, we even start from beginning. We know ourselves so well, and along the line, somebody now want to become more better than the other. So now I can tell you your mouth is smelling, but it didn't start that way, because you knew the person was not smelling before you married the person. Okay, so now if the person is smelling, you should have a way of going about it. But here are points where people now want to throw certain things in the face of others. I mean, as if you are not worth it. How do you handle such things?
Communication is key. Because, like Uncle said, the person's ego.
Wow.
So, if you don't say it well, when the person goes out among people, I am inferior. The person is worried. So, the self-esteem is going down.
Wow.
And it will affect the person even more. And the person will not be able to carry herself or himself well. So, the way we say it is important. Because, yes, like you say, you enter the room, because that person has that odor. The moment you put off the shirt or the dress and put it in the room atmosphere changes. And it's a fact. So how do we do it? Darling, can we stop putting these dresses here so that we can keep them here? That is one way. You say it nicely so that the person does not get hurt. Because if you do that, so it's a serious thing.
It's a serious thing.
It is very, very serious. The fact that we must say it does not mean we should just say it anyhow. Let's say this morning you have said it. Your mouth is smelling. In the afternoon, your armpit is smelling. In the evening, the other part is smelling. So what am I doing here? I'd rather leave.
Wow.
That is the thing. So we must help manage it. Let's say it nicely. Let's get the things that can help the person smell better. Maybe the person works very hard. So what do we do? And I think that's where we are missing it. At first, we have our natural things, our ash, our lemon, and those natural ones. Those were the things our parents were using.
That's right.
And it was helpful. Now we've thrown all away. We are using the Obroni one. It is good. But there are times we should learn to manage, use both together. So that we can go forward. So how we communicate is important. If not, you destroy that person's self-esteem. So either the person becomes down or the person walks out.
I'll come back to you where, because of this, so to say, smell, some husbands and wives don't want to even get close to. So you keep that. I'm going to do that.
Yes, Reverend.
You see, this issue, as like I'm saying, as funny as it sounds, it's a very serious issue. Now, there are some people who pay their job, like work, they eventually, attract some of these things, because if you're a mechanic or if your husband is working under the sun and all that, or depending on where he's going, taxi driver and all that, naturally, the person will have this heat all over and that kind of thing. So if your husband comes home or your wife comes home from the market and, because and that year, you know that thing, I don't know.
You Reverend, that's what I was saying. But in the first place, what have you married? What have you married? You've not married Kweku. You've married that persona, that person in total.
Wow.
So whatever that is emitting from me is part of the marriage.
Wow.
So you know my type of work. I'm a mechanic. I am Kayaye. I go up and down. I sweat.
Wow.
So if you want to fix me, that the moment you see me coming, hey, how was your day? Your water is fixed already.
Wow.
How would you feel? Whoa, you were thinking of me.
Wow.
Then probably when I sit down, I'll ask, Mama, why did you send water before I even sat? I said, yeah, because I wanted you to get refreshed, because it's a hard day work you did. What I'm trying to say here is be more proactive.
Wow.
Be there before the person gets there. If you say it's me you have married, then everything is in totality. Then admire me. Accept me.
Wow.
Accommodate me. Put me in a hole that everybody will sort of embrace me as.
Wow.
But if you are rejecting me, you are taking me off of your life, then what have you married?
Whoa.
And as Mama said, so my armpit is smelling. So where do I go now? The man will be walking on the street and will be talking.
Wow.
What is wrong with my wife? What is wrong about me? The self-esteem thing goes, we are dead.
Oops.
So please, yes, as bad, comfortable as it may be, you need to have that foresight to fix things.
Wow.
Because that is your marriage. Who should, who should come for it and then you will leave? No.
That is what.
So if I heard you right, you said some divorce is on the verge of going. Yes, it will be like that because you couldn't keep it inside. This is our secret.
Wow.
This is our marriage. That is why anything that happens between us need not go outside. Oh yes. Why must you discuss menumbong? Why must you discuss it to my colleague? Why? What do you want to gain? That you are the perfecto? No. So yes, from the lady point of view, I will understand her. You've disgraced me, you've zeroed me, I am nothing. What else again is left for you to marry?
Wow.
So the man must go back. If it's a man or woman who want to leave, must go back and rectify and be more remorseful and apologize sincerely that it was something that I never thought about it.
Whoa.
I didn't see, that bigger picture of it. Forgive me. It is what I've married. And for you to do that next time, you fix it.
That's right.
Fix it. Where there, baby? Whatever you do will not smell good. It's there. It's part of it till you die.
Wow.
That I told some people they were just gotten married and they were dancing. I say, the vows you said, do you really understand?
Wow.
Don't answer me. But when the two of you get to your closet, take them one after the other and ask, would I be able to? Would I be able to? Would I be able to? That is what marriage means. So yes, you will not get anything perfect, as Mom was saying. But if you want me to be perfect, make me perfect. Fix me.
Fix me.
That is why I see you as my mom. That's why she also sees me as a father. Not just a husband and wife. That's why at times a sister comes in, a brother comes in. So that role we play. So it's a whole big thing. You are divorcing me because I smell? God have mercy. Why not a homo? Who? Okay, so you go the lady who had gotten perfume, and the home perfume goes.
Using it to cover it.
Would you stay or would you leave?
That's the thing.
That's
like
it.
you're saying, that other lady, she knows you coming. She will not cook, so she's dressed up with every perfume. So when you get there, perfect. At your home.
If there's any smell crash, she's covering it up.
But the smell will evaporate. It will go. And the real thing is there.
It's quite interesting though, but a man wouldn't want the wife to come closer, or the woman wouldn't want the husband to get closer, or because there's something she or he feels is not going well. So I don't want you to touch me. What will you tell?
It is difficult because if it's like that, love has other things that makes it nice.
Wow.
That's why people say create the romantic environment so that it can happen nicely. So if that is there, there should be frank talk. Before we go, why don't we all take our shower? Clean wherever we are supposed to clean and go ahead. But what about tolerance too?
That's right.
We should tolerate each other. If you can tolerate him when he doesn't have money or can tolerate other things, so why can't you tolerate the smell too? So it comes with a lot of things. It's a package, the good and the bad. Because if you can tolerate the other things, then you should be able to tolerate this one too. So we should learn to grow above that. We should learn to care about other people. Selfishness is taking over. All we think is about ourselves, and we don't think about the other partner. That is where we are having problem. So we should think about the other person again. The man, the woman says, this is what I want. Why don't you do it and let her be happy? The woman too, this is what the man wants. Does it cost so much to buy a deodorant? Does it cost so much to buy a soap to bath? It doesn't. So why don't we do it? If that is what that will spice the marriage up, we should do it. How many minutes does it take to take a bath? No, just a few minutes. Let's do things to let our marriages be good. The marriage, it is you who must make it nice. You see other people's marriages nice. It is work. They put in effort. They do things to make it good. You to make yours good. Don't run away. Stay there and make it work.
Stay there and make it work.
You are leaving? Who should come for
Going where?
Going where? All right. But in the first place, who says there's a bad smell here? It's your mind.
Okay.
It's your mind. Who said? Mate, minka. Who said?
Wow.
All right. So I've sensed that. What must I do quickly? Kwaku need not to take this outside. Oh, my baby need not to take this very thing outside. What do I do? All right. Fix it.
Fix.
Study.
Wow.
Look for answers to fix the home. It is only when we are tired, Mama, that we said, I am tired. So you won't do it. We don't get tired in marriage.
Never.
No. No. If you don't have the strength, don't start it. And the strength will not go just like that. It's always there.
Wow.
And I always say that don't see marriage as a stock. My warrior tour or hodebia. No. No, it's not a stock. It's an everyday thing that you must be able to revive it. So the day you said you are tired, it means you can continue. That is why when you smell, is it habon? That word, habon, we don't say that.
Wow.
Who are you married to? Whose image is that? That woman who used that perfume to wash the foot of Jesus. What's the meaning of that? Fix. Because I know you are tired there. I'll fix you. Can you go that low?
Wow.
How many of us, the men, have we held the legs of our wives and say, let me wash your feet for you? How many women would massage you?
Massage you.
Do you know that even whilst we are doing that, we are communicating?
Wow.
My filth has been loved just as I am. Oh, what a minute. That's how we do it.
That's right.
But you see, we need to have that mindset that this is my thing. This is mine.
Wow.
I will hold it. I will run with it, no matter what. So here, when someone comes and blames me, would you defend me? Would you defend me?
Wow.
You are leaving me because of that. And Mom said, we grow health-wise. Probably it wasn't there. It has just started. Because of that, no. This should not be. It's a self thing, as she said. It need not be. Replace the self with spiritual. In the marriage. If God was speaking to you and God really opens the mouth and it stinks, would you say, Ebon, Yami? Would you say that? No. So who is standing in front of you? It's God. Your wife is God. Your husband is God. It's not just a human being. Let's stop this division, that competition that says that, oh, you. No. Who are you competing with? You're not in competition with anybody. Marry your marriage. The saint is part of your marriage.
You should.
Fix it.
Wow.
Fix it. That shows that what warrior and what could tell you. That's it. Mama sits here right now and says, go too. Don't come and embrace me.
Can you imagine?
And then you look at the small boy who has seen daddy and daddy is coming. Hey, Wemvy. How does the boy feels like?
Yes.
The boy just out and cry. How much more my wife? How much more my husband?
Wow.
You rejecting me, you neglect me, then I go somewhere and somebody embrace me. What do you think? I'm not evil. But you know what it means? So please, these are little things. And we allowed it to become some kind of a God in there. And it's eating us.
Wow.
We should stop it. Fix it.
Fix it.
Fix it. As Mom said, fix it. Let's fix ourselves. Because if we don't fix it, where lies the marriage? Who is perfect? I am not perfect. The only person who is perfect is God. He says it and works. What do I mean? Who born to Jamie? Go.
The program still continues. The Weekend Family Review Show right here on GTV Live. And for those of you first timers or first viewers, the program shows every Saturday at 8:30 in the morning. Every Saturday, 8:30 in the morning. And the repeat is at 7 p.m. So make time and date with us every Saturday, 8:30 and 7 p.m. And our extension prayer program, Redeeming the Family Glory, is on air every Sunday at 10 p.m. On that program, we hold hands with the family. We pray for God's mighty hand, supernatural intervention into our homes so that our marriages will work, our families will work, God will bless our home. And you know what? Make time with us every time we are on air. And today we are actually discussing whether personal hygiene can mar a relationship. That supposedly, that stench or smell of your husband or your wife can destroy your home, and it's getting quite interesting. Yeah, now, Mama Faith, you see, this thing, I feel like laughing, but it's a serious thing, though. But you see, I sat in a trotro some kind of months back, yes, and early in the morning, my car broke down, so I had to make way. I like doing trotro sometimes because you know you want to see what is happening in town and all that. And there was this woman who was in front of me, and she had this braided hair. Interestingly, with all respect to our women, and the choking, the air comes, and I was just directly after her, and it was heavy. The smell was very heavy. And I said to myself, wow, by the close of the day, I'm sure I'll get a cold or catarrh and all that. And you see, if a woman of such is in the home and with this braided hair, she goes to bed with the husband and the thing is smelling. You said we have to fix it. Now I'm coming to that point. If your wife's hair is smelling, what do you do about it?
I think when I have problem with my hair, the first person to tell me is my husband.
That's right.
Because he lives close to me. So he should be the first person. So if it's smelling and he doesn't say, then he's not doing me good.
Good. Wow.
And I think we are growing. Those days when this braiding came, we were just doing it. But these days we've grown past that. There are lots of things we put in to take away the odor. Why must you keep your hair for a long time? Because naturally, we sweat. And the way we sweat in our dresses and we take it off, the hair, you cannot take it off like that. So you should know that the sweat is building up in it. So after some time, either you go wash it or take it off. If you know you cannot, then keep your natural hair so that you can bath in it and get it done. Because the hair is also a serious thing. And if the hair is smelling, it can change the room atmosphere. Everything changes there. Nobody can breathe, from the children to everybody. You pass, then they know you are passing. So we should watch our hair.
Wow.
These days, we do all kinds of wigs and all that. We should keep it well.
Wow.
We should keep it well, because the hair can also smell very, and it can also create problem. And you see that this one extends to a lot of people. You are sitting in the car or the trotro, everybody around you will be doing, why are you causing trouble?
Fear and panic. Yeah.
Yeah. What makes you to love?
You know?
What makes you to love? You love because you admire.
That's right.
So you in the trotro, you could have actually admired the woman. But you see how you concluded? I may have gotten Qatar at the end of the day. You're thinking of yourself. You could have just engaged yourself with this woman. Oh, mama, why do I know you? You start.
That's right.
Creating some kind of and then, mama said, I check a cramba. You see, you're I've not said a bomb.
That's right.
But because I've become some kind of admiring you,
that's right.
You open up. And I'll also be open to more or less be asking you questions. So if I do not admire you, I can't love you.
That's right.
But if you don't know me, and then all of a sudden, how about we don't go that way.
Wow.
All right? We don't go that way. So yes, my husband or your husband should be the first to know. I will say, normally I say that. Or my mom say,
that's right.
You understand?
That's right.
I have not said it smells bad. But how do you go about it? If that person you admire, the person, show love.
That's right.
That's all. That's all. Our shoe smells. Socks smells.
Don't go there.
Masa. So now I have been ordered not to even get to the bedroom. So right from the porch, I remove that.
Everything.
It has become a routine.
That's right.
That is the teaching there. But the day I will not know and I'll put it there, she will not come ranting. She will hold it with the left and throw it there.
That's right.
So it becomes like that is how we are.
That's right.
That's what I said, we should be able to fix it. But if you're going to think about the effect on me,
that's right,
then you don't admire me.
Whoa.
Then you can love me.
Wow.
Then I'm not your wife, I'm your husband. We will fight. If you're a man, and you go and stand somewhere and say that, the mouth of my wife is so bad. What?
Big error.
Big error. Totally wrong.
It's not even a mistake. It's an error.
It's an error. How could you?
Wow.
How could you? So whose mouth would you admire? Would you like? I don't know what that person would have. If you're a man and you have done that, please stop. And if you're a woman and you discuss that too with your peers and friends and colleagues at work, stop it. Stop it.
Immediately.
You can buy 1,000 huge sums of money with perfume. But hey, it goes off. Your real being will come. What is perfume?
Sometimes even with the sun, the perfume even gets bad.
It's even worse. So you must be able to educate me. When the sun is so piercing, don't go in the go miles way, go this way. They are there. Why can't you let the home become juicy, become fresh like a flower? I know everybody's settled with peace of mind. Why are we fighting? Just a common smell.
I like
Mama,
it. Common smell. Mama Faith, now, you see, with this particular issue, there are some people who are hurt and they quelled in because of what came out from their spouses. You know, if it has to do with your friend or somebody in the street and all that, I mean, you can easily just, you know, but when it comes from your partner, you know, it's very hurting. Those who are hurt, they've quelled in. What will you tell them?
I want to say that one thing in marriage is forgiveness.
Wow.
If you're not the forgiving type, then marriage is not your business. Because you must learn to forgive 100 times a day.
Wow, you said something very deep.
Yes.
If you are not ready to forgive, then marriage is not your business.
No, not at all.
You don't belong there.
No, you don't.
Totally support that.
You don't.
Wow.
You don't. And this is what we are missing. This is what we are missing.
Wow.
So we should learn to forgive. If you are hurt, forgive. You love the person. And love, what does love do? It does not keep records and all that and all that and all that.
And it covers multitude of sins.
So learn to forgive.
Wow.
If you are watching us today and you are hurt, learn to forgive your partner. The person didn't mean harm. The person is hurting too because you are giving the person a bad smell. Maybe the person did not communicate it to you well. Forgive. Work on yourself. Let him also work on himself. Let the love grow. Let it grow. Because there are a lot of things that happen in marriage we forgive. So if somebody tells you, you're not smelling well, then you take it for life. And you say, I'm going, no, forgive. Just as you can forgive all the other things that happen in marriage. Learn to forgive. Love covers multitude of sins.
Now, very deep. Yes. I think I'm humbled here because the fact that if you are not ready to forgive, you shouldn't even venture anywhere near marriage.
Who do you forgive?
Wow.
Who do you forgive?
Wow.
Because I want to see you tomorrow. Because I want us to live well. That is why I'll forgive you today.
Wow.
But don't play it and make it like, well, I can't forgive you, I can forget. No.
You forgive, you forget.
Forgive, total. Because the next morning, whose face do you see? If you have not forgiven me, can you still talk to me?
Wow.
Then, of course, you have opened the floodgate for the evils and the demons to come in. Because now you are molding your own words and your own perception. And you're fighting it.
Wow.
So, mom has said it all.
Wow.
It's not your business if you can't forgive in marriage.
Wow.
And you want God to forgive you. You can't forgive your husband, you can't forgive your wife, and you want God to forgive you.
It doesn't work that way.
Nyame want to
Wow.
Nyame ntesa. The one in front of you is God. Created in his own image. All right?
As you do unto these ones.
Exactly.
You have done it.
To me.
That's right.
Is that not it?
That's it.
Why are you trying to demean me? Why are you trying to let me lose myself? Then at times, I've seen a man who came to me with all respect. And the guy was really, I needed to let the guy see me. Mama, that at the beginning of the marriage, everything was cozy, money, everything. Now it has got to a point the man has fallen. There's no money.
Wow.
With all respect to Ga, but he spoke it in Ga. Yano ya telefe.
Whoa.
You saw it?
Whoa.
And this is killing this man as I'm begging you.
Wow.
As if you've not heard it. You take it like the woman was just a bit frustrated. The stretching was too much. See it as a sound that you heard, but it's not from her. And regroup yourself. Look, if this man hadn't seen me, he would have just gone kill himself.
Wow.
Oh yes. So the words we speak makes us become bigger or smaller, or we die. So we got to be very careful. At the end of the day, you can say bon. Don't say how bon. Find a way of making it work, because tomorrow it's me you will see. Tomorrow is me you're going to hold hand and we go. You can't forgive me today? What if tomorrow comes?
That's the bit I want to come to. Sometimes whether consciously or unconsciously, there's some people who can just throw words at you. I could say, and then they wouldn't bomb, Papa. Your mouth is smelling so badly. And as to whether they are aware of what they said or not, you being the one it affects, how do you go about yourself?
You must learn to let the person know what you're saying hurts me.
Wow.
If not, you become bitter without knowing. So either you are withdrawing or you're also coming defensive and you want to attack the person. So communication is key in marriage. Let us watch the way we talk to each other. We should respect each other.
Respect.
Respect is key. Each other, whether the man and the woman, respect. Choose your words carefully. The fact that you are married, the fact that you are growing together does not mean you should just say anything. No, respect that person. Respect.
Wow. Respect.
Respect is important.
Uncle Edubatan, let's look at it. You know, some couples hardly explore each other.
Yeah.
You know, there's some, you know, I knew of a situation with a gentleman who had a problem on the body, and it wasn't that too pleasant, and he was keeping it away from the wife, you know, and this thing was becoming worse and worse and worse. There are some families like that, you know, either the woman is trying to hide something, cover something, whether she's shy or she feels the husband might not be, you know. What will you say to that?
You see, I will take it from two sides.
Mm-hmm.
That is my secret.
Okay.
It's best known to me.
Okay.
What if I let you know?
Mm-hmm.
How would you be able to protect me?
Okay.
It's something that is worrying
That's
me.
right. That's
So
right.
it will make me whether I should tell you or not, depending on your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to test the waters, I'll create a scenario.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mama, this friend of mine has this problem.
Wow.
It smells there. Oh, your reaction will tell me whether I should tell you or not.
Or not. Wow.
But if I do tell you, would you use it as a reference point on me? Every day we have a tussle.
Until now.
You see, so these are the fears that people go through for me not to tell you what I am going through.
Wow.
Because even though we are married, you still can't keep me. You still can't hold tight to my secrets. You want to mock me with it because I told you?
Wow.
Really? This is happening. They've heard some, they've seen some, and now they're experiencing it.
Wow.
It's rather unfortunate, you see, because if we say we are married, then we should be more common to each other. I mean, the word is common. Right?
Wow.
And the two shall become one, and they were cleansed together and not ashamed to themselves. I'm just paraphrasing those words there. Why were they not ashamed? Because they were common. That commonality means a lot in marriage. You want to be more superior? I'm sorry. So the guy, when they were starting, if there was some kind of a circumstantial as a basis of their marrying, that's where the man will talk. Wow. There's no respect, as mom said. There's no value. But if we all went through and we knew what we have married, you won't talk to me like that.
Wow.
Even when there are kids, you raise your voice. I know at home you can't cross over, shout, and call somebody. No. You go and tap. In some home, tell her, tell mommy, boom, that's what goes on.
They will clap the hands.
Yes,
and,
hey, and the way, hey. You see, so all these things are, how did we start? How did we even meet at all? It means a lot. That commonality, where is that? Is it something that was imposed upon you? Then you will use wrong words on me. But if something that I yearn for and I went in for and I've gotten it, I will cherish it.
Wow.
That is what the scripture says, no sex, right? Before marriage. And that thing, you know what it means? When I tamper with it, I've lost the pedigree.
Wow.
The glory that will come in the marriage is gone. It's gone. The rate of divorce is not nothing. It's just because we tasted it.
So now it's smelling to you.
Yes. There he goes. I've had a bone. First, no. I don't see a bone. Maybe a bone.
The program still continues, and it is the Weekend Family Review Show right here on GTV Live. And you know, here we say we are bringing the families together and reshaping society for tomorrow's generation. As I said earlier, as humorous as it sounds, it's a very serious issue, and we are trusting that God's divine grace will find us in our homes, that those who are on the verge of even divorcing and separating from each other, and for those of us who are even separated on such grounds, we are trusting God that we'll learn something and then go back, make restitution, forgive ourselves and forgive our partners and get back to family life. Is beautiful. I don't know about you out there, but trust me, if only you can trust God enough for His grace to work on your family, you will enjoy family. It's so beautiful. And we still have our WhatsApp line up screen, our Facebook page, Weekend Review with Dollarich. Just get connected with us. Let's do the show together. Now, let me take this opportunity once again to remind you that at 10 p.m. every Sunday, we bring you Redeeming the Family Glory. It is a moment and a time that we hold hands with the family and pray. Maybe there are issues I mean, whether physical or spiritual, but it is destroying your home. It is the time that we hold hands with the family. We pray, trusting for only God's grace, God's supernatural intervention for our home and our marriages and our business and everything. So join us even as we come near your church or into your church or in your area. Come with the family. I mean, give me a call and you get to find out where we are going next, so that you can come with the family and let us pray. And those of you who want to see me sometimes too, you can give me a call and then I'll show you when we can make an appointment to meet, and I will discuss those issues that are bothering you. Uncle Dumata and Mama Faith will give their numbers after the program so that you can call them as well if you have any issues, and then they will help you discuss it. But today we've been looking at whether personal hygiene can mar your relationship, your home, your marriage, and it's getting quite interesting here. But let me go to Mama Faith. Mama Faith, now, you know, the home started so nicely, and then suddenly that disrespect. I mean, the man is throwing words at the woman is throwing words at the man, and even children are there. And the kuku papa and the day are there. You know, Abena, what is this? And sometimes, you know, we don't even care whether children are there or not. You know, if you tell me straight in my face, I don't have a problem. But where second and third parties are around and you just throw it in the face of your spouse, isn't it a big challenge, Mafi?
It is. It also comes to our training. How are we training our children?
That's right.
How were we trained ourselves? If we were not trained, you can train yourself. Yes, because you can come from a very bad setting,
wow.
but you can learn. That's why we go to schools. That's why we socialize and all that. Right. So you can learn. So if you go to a good home, like Uncle Kweku said, there are some homes you don't shout, you tap. Oh, so this is nice. This is beautiful. Wow. Let me also try it. Why will you talk to your husband in front of the children like that? Your shirt is not nice. Yeah. No. You did this, you are not eating well. Hey, you don't talk to, no. You don't say it. Because you are teaching the children that disrespect everybody around you. Say anything to anybody anyhow. Children learn from our action, what we say. So we should learn to respect each other. Talk to your husband. There should be sign languages.
Wow.
Sign language. Wow. So that you move without the children knowing, and you go and tell your husband or your wife whatever you want to say. So we should rebuild it. There were a lot of things our parents were doing. We should take the good ones. Let us leave the bad ones. But the good ones, let's take it, give it to our children so that they can also run with it, so that we can have a nice society. We are breaking our society. We are breaking ourselves. We are no more the happy people we used to be, because we are not relating well with our people, with our friends, with our families. People are hurt. In the family, they are there. There's no joy in the family. Let us bring it together. Let that oneness come. Love for each other, love for children, so that together, when the homes are built, the church is built, and the nation is built. Exactly. And if we don't keep the home well, it reflects in all aspects of our lives.
God have mercy on us.
Mercy.
Now, Uncle Edward, I love one bit of the family, you know, where you are married and you know, you are using the washroom and your wife or your husband is right there, and you know the perfume is all over the place. I seem to just, you know, it looks so nice, and you know, with time you get to bond with that. But there are some people who wouldn't tolerate such thing.
Then I would say you don't know what you're married. I mean, that is what you have. And it's not the first time. It is. The thing itself you went releasing. Does it smell good?
That's it.
I mean, you look at it. But why are you trying to single out?
That's right.
That there's a certain smell that comes from a husband as against the thing that was dropped in the closet. Why? Why would you do that? It means that you want to now assume some kind of, you know, like you are too clean.
Some angelic
sort of. And the moment you do that, one is dying. As Mom was saying. Wow. The moment you try to be helicoptering yourself over somebody, forget it. Somebody's dying.
Wow.
All right? Don't you have Dettol, whatever they call it, insecticide.
Yes.
Those are hygiene things. You should have some there. Put it there, clean there, go. Sort yourself out. Fix it. When are we going to sit down and pinpointing and single out the faults and embracing them and hold them and say, this is what is killing my marriage? No. We have an answer to it.
Wow.
And he said, if you have not had the right training, you can train yourself. All right. I always say that the people who have stayed with people, when you marry them, they know how to fix.
Wow. Wow.
And I've done a check.
It's true.
They've done a check. They've stayed with, but at that time they thought that woman was bullying them. But when they grow, they can see that this is a whole lot of work.
This is the third time I'm getting this
and they
testimony.
fix it. You see, they'll fix it. Because mom is coming, madam is coming, the boys are, fix it.
Wow.
So they have it at their fingertips. Somebody told me that, look, if you're a woman, now roll on somewhere in do you know what it means? Your fingernails, it brightens. And it's true. It's true.
Wow.
Okay, so if we're going to sit and replace spiritual to that of self in marriage, we got it all wrong.
Whoa.
Because all this that we're talking about is you thinking it is like that and it shall remain like that. So you have accepted. Then become the god or demon in your home. So please, as mom is saying, we need to go beyond that.
Wow.
We got to go beyond that. Marriage is so beautiful. We need to go beyond that.
Wow.
Why do we even ought to go outside and listen? Why do we go there and look, wanting to come and mimic it in our home? Don't we have our own? Obiawa is different. Nobody has said this to you, so you think yours is worse. No! Do you know how many men, women cry, but yet the fix it come tomorrow? All right?
That's right.
Nobody's marriage is the same as mine. No.
It can't be.
It can't be. So please, what you have married, you know what you have married.
You should know.
The scent is part of the marriage.
It's part. Mama Faye, your final words, a word of advice, and then your telephone number.
What I want to say is that God created us to be solution.
Wow.
Exactly. We should not be part of problem.
Whoa.
We should be solution ourselves and solve others. As we are talking, why don't you check yourself? Take good care of yourself so that your partner does not have that burden of telling you that you need to take care of yourself. Let's learn it. There are things, if you are using one deodorant, it's not helping, change it. If you are using the Pepsodent, it's not, change it. Let's fix it ourselves so that we don't give the burden to the other partner. The women, let us look at our wigs and all that and keep it well. Because especially the wig, it affects your home and everybody outside. So let's get it fixed. Let's show love to everybody. Our home should be a loving place to come. Wow. It shouldn't be a place that your spouse is running away from. When the person closes from work, the person should be looking forward to coming to a home that will be acceptive to the person. Let's create a good home and God will be pleased because God loves us. He wants to be in our homes. He likes clean places. So let's call God into our homes. Like Uncle Kweku said, if you want to see God, it is the person standing in front of you. It's your husband, it's your wife. Will you tell God he's smelling? Or will you tell him?
It's not possible.
So we should not do that. Let's help each other, create good home, and we'll enjoy. May the Lord have mercy on us.
Amen.
Let's forgive each other and love each other. My number is 0244 543349.
One more time.
0244 543349.
49, all right. And Uncle Idumata, your word of advice, a telephone
Reverend,
number. Yes.
There's this word. Understand.
Understand.
Understand. What does that mean?
You go under. And then
good. So you can't stand on top and want to stand on me or under me or whatever it is. No. The point is that we need to be able to practice understand.
Before you stand, you have to go down.
So what it means, we must be able to subject ourselves.
Wow.
We must be able to submit ourselves.
Humility.
No matter who it is. You can be the head of the president of the country, whatever. But submissiveness, subjectiveness, it comes with love.
Wow.
if we're going to start pinpointing the little faults, then we are losing it all. So what I'll say is that let that word understand become the base. If you don't understand, you can't marry me. If you don't understand, you can't forgive me, as Mom said. I mean, the whole thing about marriage, it's about understanding. If we can get it, safe. And you see, marriage must give us peace of mind.
Sure.
Wow.
We should have
shouldn't
peace.
be a war zone.
No. And peace, I can't generate it. Somebody must add up to it. That's why you are to there. When the peace is torn apart, we have invited the devil to come in there. And that is what he said. We will not grow the nation, we will not grow the community, we don't go in there. Everything will come to a halt. So please, let's understand ourselves and subject ourselves to authority. That's all. And we'll be there. We're fine. Well, the number is, I'm changing the number.
Okay.
But this is a new one.
Okay.
026 513 4644.
Okay.
026 513 4644.
That's right.
The 027 is giving me a problem.
All right. So as you heard it, and then I want to take this opportunity to salute and say a big thank you to Mama Faith, one of our human resource persons here in GBC, and she's been a blessing to us, and I want to say a big thank you. Mama Faith, God bless you.
Thank you. You always forget that I serve at
Royal House Chapel. I want to salute the Apostle General, Reverend Sam Kranchi Ankra, and all the pastors there. God richly bless you. Your daughter is such a blessing to us. I mean, thank you so much. And then the man with the pastor's heart. I mean, he's been a blessing. Uncle Kuku Idumata.
Yes, Reverend.
I mean, I'm so blessed. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I'm so humbled by you, and thank you so much.
Thank you too.
And viewers, what can we say? A big thank you to you all for being part of the show. But remember, every Sunday at 10 p.m., we'll bring you Redeeming the Family Glory, where we pray with the family. Never lose it, because I know one thing for sure, that if we invite the supernatural hand of God into our homes, everything will work to perfection.
The same God who is able to wipe your tears away is the same God who was there in time of lack and want. Is the same God, is Jehovah, my great provider. Tell me why you're giving up on God. Tell me why you're giving up on Him. Tell me why you're giving up on God. Hold on, change is on the way. Ebesina, shukunon so, ogini bunso bugi, imana tia tigide. One nemo, jide seike, hichayagie, shukatiga twasi, agadiri gima. Don't you cry, change is He. Weep Him and down for a night. Joy's gonna come in the morning. You don't have to cry no more. Hold do what he says. Lift your hands and give him praise. Oh.